Hey everybody, it's Dr. James, and I do want to give people the opportunity to come into the room. I know we're scheduled for 12 o'clock, and we're in a medical facility here, and so I wasn't able to come on at 12 noon. However, we are here. I do have something powerful for you. You know that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and you have heard all over the nations about people who have been in prison and they're being released. And then you have some people who have been released earlier and they're coming home to a pandemic. They're coming home right in the middle of a pandemic. And what does that mean for them? Especially people of our race who's come home in the middle of a pandemic, and what they think and how they feel and how we feel with them and moving around. And then some people, again, are working, still working with clients and patients within an essential center such as ours. And what does that mean? And so we have young black men who are working in essential centers such as this. And so I want to take the opportunity to ask them questions about how they feel about the pandemic at this point. What is it like to be an essential person working in a center like this? What kind of things cross your mind? I know it crosses my mind every day about who I'm coming in contact with as we work at being an essential person, and how we're working and how we're feeling. And I know doctors and nurses and first responders and are concerned. I do know that people who are essential workers in other fields of work are concerned about what's going on with them too. And so I decided that what we'll do is take a moment, take an opportunity to hear from an advanced young black man who's making a difference in our community. And this is Marvin Jackson. Marvin Jackson is a very amazing young man that we come in contact with that is essential to our operation in terms of helping us with clients and with patients. And I want you to get a chance to hear his story and who he is and how he feels about the pandemic and some of the experiences of life that he's already had and what he intends to do even after the pandemic is over, how far he's going to take things. So Marvin, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marvin Jackson. I want to speak a little about the pandemic that we all are facing right now and going through in society as a whole. I was recently released from prison back in July 1st of last year, 2019. I was incarcerated at the age of 17 and was given a life sentence. And since I've been home, I've managed to do a few outreaching to the youth and things in that nature. I spoke at different universities about passing different laws to give young juvenile offenders a better chance at life and a second chance at life. And also I advocated and I spoke with the DC Council member, Charles Allen of Ward 6, about raising the age limit to 26 years old to give a lot of people a second chance back in society. Mr. James wanted me to touch bases on the pandemic that we're going through right now. And as I restated before, that I was released from prison last year of July 1st. The pandemic that we're going through right now is a very such serious thing. We have now known certain people that we know that we grew up with has been affected by the pandemic. A guy that I once known just posted a couple of days ago that he just lost his son to the coronavirus. People that I've also know that's incarcerated that I constantly stays in contact with, and I stays in contact with their families and loved ones, they're actually going through a moment now, and they believe that it could get worse, especially in the FBO prisons. Lack of medical care, it's already scary because being an inmate, you really don't get the actual health care that you actually will want. coming from those prison systems. A lot of guys have been calling home. Um, they worry about their loved ones, their children, their mothers and grandmothers, etc. And I reaches out to guys' mothers and grandmothers, and I tries to go see them whenever I can. But since this pandemic outbreak, it was told that I have to stay away from a lot of elderly people. So I via contact them through text messaging, and I call when it's possible. This pandemic that we're going through here is very serious. All I can say is that we could try to just make sure we take the right steps of precaution to try to keep our hands clean and stay away from a lot of social big gatherings. And also don't forget to pray, because I believe in a higher power, and I believe that God can heal everything and cure everything. So with that being said, I just want to tell everyone that's watching, or everyone that get a chance to watch, just try to stay cautious and stay cautious of your environment, and just try to tell everyone that you're around, like they have to take it serious. And exercising is very important. Try to get a lot of vitamin C. Put a lot of vitamin C in you. Drink a lot of warm fluids to keep your nostrils and everything open so you can breathe, because from what I'm reading and seeing, that they saying the virus builds up behind your nostril area and it stay cool behind your nostril area. So that way you want to try to drink warm fluids and keep your nostrils area open. And exercising also helps because it keeps your blood warm. So exercising and taking it very easy. Try to eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits. And this is what's been told to me, and also by other doctors as well. And it was an honor and a pleasure to come here today. I was invited by Mr. James, Dr. James, and I'm looking forward to working with him in the near future so I can learn more and get more educated about certain things dealing with the body and how to fight off certain viruses and things of that nature. So I appreciate y'all time, and like I say, man, everybody need to take precaution and take this pandemic serious. God bless you all.